Hey guys, welcome to our second ed puzzle. This one is a review of 1.1, which is naming conventions for points, lines, and planes, also collinear, coplanar, and intersections. So let's get started. Okay, so for naming, first we want to name points, and you want to name points with just one capital letter. If you're talking about more than one point, just list them with commas in between. So for example, if we're talking about points A, B, C, and D, we list them as points A, B, C, and D with just commas in between them. Also, you never want to put any kind of line above a single point. Nothing like that. Okay, so next we want to go on to naming lines. So to name a line, you want to use two letters of points that are on that line with arrows above it. So this is line AB, and we just label it as AB with a line above it with arrows. And then for a line segment, we do something similar. So for line segment AB here, we just have AB with a line above it without arrows to show that it's a line segment instead of a line. All right, and then we never want to use more than two letters to name a line. So if you had a line with A, B, and C on it, you could call it line AB, you could call it line AC, you could call it line BC, but you would not want to use three letters to name your line. All right, and so then we go on naming planes. So you can either use a capital cursive letter to name your plane, or you can use 3 points on the plane. So in this case, we could call it plane P, or we could call it plane ABC, or any combination of those three letters, BAC, CBA, whatever, as long as you just use 3 letters to name your plane. And for planes, you never want to put a line of any kind over your 3 letters that you're using to name your plane. Just call it plane ABC, no lines necessary. Okay, so now that we know how to name stuff, let's go ahead and start talking about collinear. So 2 points are collinear when they are on the same line. And then likewise, 2 points are noncollinear when they are not all on the same line. So in this example, we've got P, Q, and R. You can draw a straight line through all 3 of those, so those are collinear. And then we have A, C, and B, which I can't draw a straight line through all 3 of these, so they are non-collinear. So like collinear, we have coplanar as well. So 2 points are coplanar when they are on the same plane, and 2 points are non-coplanar when they are not on the same plane. So for example, up here we have points A, B, and C, and they are coplanar because they are all in this top face here, this top plane. But if we look at points A, E, and G, those are non-coplanar because E and G are in the bottom face. A and E are both in the side face, but A and G don't share a plane together, so they are non-coplanar. Okay, so next we're going to talk about intersection. So 2 things intersect when they cross, touch, or pass through each other. We'll expand upon this a bit, but 3 important things to know. 2 lines intersect at a point. A line and a plane also intersect at a point, and 2 planes intersect at a line. Okay, so let's look at the intersection of 2 lines. We know 2 lines intersect at a point, always. So in this example, segment AB intersects with segment CB at point B, because that is the point that they have in common. Or in this example, we have line CD that intersects line EF at point M in the middle. Okay, so then we can talk about the intersection of a line and a plane. And a line and a plane intersect at a point. So for example, if we have segment AB and we want us to know where it intersects plane BFG, we look at the point that they have in common. AB and plane BFG come together at point B. So that is where they intersect. We can also look at this with just like lines and planes, like in this picture. So we have plane M and line J intersects it at point P. That is the point that line J goes through plane M. Okay, so the last kind of intersection we're going to talk about is the intersection of two planes. And two planes will always intersect at a line. So for example, plane ABC, that top face, intersects with plane FGC, that side face, at line BC. So that's the edge that they have in common. We can also look at planes like this, and we can see that plane P intersects with plane R at line AB. Okay, so what did we learn? Can you guys name the lines and the planes in this picture? And how about 4 coplanar points in this picture? And then lastly, can you name the intersection of plane GHD and plane CBF? Hopefully we learned a little something about planes and lines and intersection and all of that today. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck on the test.